right, so we've just arrived in Costa. We are waiting to be cleared, but look who's in port with us. We've got Royal Caribbean's Allure of the Seas here. We'll catch a little looky look there. Let's look on the other side and see what we can see. Like this sometimes, you know. Alright, we made it off. Now we just gotta get where we're going. So let's do it. There's the Allure.
That looks smaller because I wear such a big hat.
You couldn't get that lucky.
Thank you.
See, you've pulled Spicy and Indy out now.
Oh, baby.
That's what you get.
I think she was already out.
Well, I was trying to put her away and then you pulled her back out, so it's what you get. I had tried. Put in full effort. And then you were like, sit in here like this? No.
You still here?
Still here. I'm trying. I think so. Well, I think we have to go through here to get to the main port. Yeah, a lot of the Mexico ports make you walk through a duty-free shop.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the last call to begin the ritual of the Papantla Flyers. So now it's a short taxi ride
over to the dive shop, which is located in a beach day resort kind of situation. And this is the name of it. I know some Spanish, but I cannot translate that for you. But if you can, drop me a comment in the description box below. So I believe the name of this resort, and I'll show a sign here in a minute, was Blue Cay. So if you are interested in going to the Blue Cay all-inclusive beach resort, this is located there. And this was just the dive shop shack with some fun artwork. Also in a bunch of Spanish that I did not take time to translate. But if you want to translate it, that'd be cool. So this was like a restaurant area and bar, very lively, lots of good music. So this is a Patty Dive Center. And there is the ocean right across the street. And so as you can see, it's Blue Cay. Lots of vendors up and down this walkway. It's a very nice large walkway. And lots of people trying to sell you stuff. Not too aggressive. Some were kind of entertaining. It looks like there might be some massage places here. Maybe even that might be a hotel that I was walking by. But no shortage of shops to buy goods at for sure. It was a nice day. I wasn't doing any shopping this day in this location because I was here for a dive and I was waiting for the rest of the group to show up, so I was told I should probably walk around. Just looking. I'm diving and I'm killing some time. Yeah. Okay, thank you. So as you can see, this walkway is quite vast and there are plenty of vendors on both sides. Sprinkled in amongst the general vendors were like little food carts. There's one there. It all smelled really good. It was a very fun, lively place.
I made it up your time to show you my mama shop over here. I got the best junk in town.
You got the best junk?
Give me one.
No, I'm okay, thank you. So that was one of the interactions I had with one of the shop vendors. So, you know, they were nice and they were trying to sell their goods and they weren't overly pushy. Once I pretty much said that I was okay and kind of kept moving, they didn't harass me further. So I don't mind that. I just don't like the ones that are super aggressive and like try to pull you in or hand you stuff. I don't like that, and I do recommend to be wary of those. This was a cool shot of the ship from the boat, and here we are starting the dive. So this was a 50-minute long dive. This reef system here is really neat. I was on the dive with a mom, dad, and their daughter. The daughter wasn't able to come along. She had problems clearing her ears. This is not a dive shop that I would recommend. In fact, if anything, I would recommend to probably not use them. However, this dive site was pretty cool. I really did enjoy all of the reef and the fish, and we did see a sea turtle, which you'll be seeing here in a little bit. But it was just really pretty. It's fun to me going to all these different dive sites. I go to a different one tomorrow, and you can kind of see if you watch tomorrow's video that the difference from spot to spot in the ocean really is quite astonishing. when you think about that it's in the same ocean and it's not that far from one spot to another, how very different they can be. So one of my favorite things when diving these reef systems are these trenches and the swim throughs. I just am blown away every single time I get to see one. They're all a little bit different, but they are so much fun to actually just swim through and really get close, but not too close to the reef, and really just experience the grandness of some of these reef systems. They are just spectacular, so beautiful, so intricate. This shot is much cooler than it appears in the video. What you can't tell from the video is that we're already about 40 feet down, and this is kind of like a mountain side of a reef, and I'm looking down to the valley or to the bottom as you would think about it on land. But it was just really amazing how large this reef mountain area was. This particular reef that we were swimming around had several of these just beautiful trench type things that we could swim right through. Here's another really nice one. Lots of little pathways. When you're actually there and you're in it, it really does feel like you're just swimming in an aquarium that you built at home for your fish. It is such a neat experience. So this was a really cool trench here, and it comes to a fork, which was really neat. And if you notice, if you're watching the whole dive here, at least the shots that I'm showing, the color difference from shot to shot, it has to do with the depth of the water that I'm in if you are not familiar with diving. But here we are swimming up to this fork here. And it is just so freaking cool. Like, the ocean is such an amazing place. And I feel so lucky that I get to explore it and share it with you guys. Here, there was a bunch of fish. Super cool. A lot of times the fish are swimming real close to the reef and it's hard to really get a good visual on them, but these were just, swimming a little bit further away so you could really see them. It was a lot of fun. Okay, so I just finished up with my first dive. It was really good. The coral reef was really nice. We're getting a surface interval in right now, and then we'll head down for a dive 2. Okay, so this was the beginning of dive 2. I just love this. Is where the coral reef has that ledge and you can get up close and see under the ledge. A lot of times I find some pretty big fish hiding up under there, sometimes a lobster. So it's always fun to get down in there and see if there's anybody hiding. All right, and here's another one of those swim through little tunnel things built in naturally to the reef. These bring me so much joy, and as you can see, it's a little tight, so you have to be really careful not to bump your tank against the reef. But look at how cool this is. It was so much fun just swimming through here and going kind of slow and checking everything out. I just love these. I wish I could do more of just those. There's my dive master. He was surprised that I followed him through. He was telling me before the dive that he was going to do it, and most people don't do it because it makes them too nervous. But not only did I do it, but one of our other divers did it as well. So there they are coming through nice and slow, being extra careful. Alright, so now we are looking at a lobster hiding on a ledge. Let's see if I can zoom him in for you. Here's another beautiful trench. I just love these. I know I've said that before, but it's hard not to. They are definitely part of what makes diving the reefs a lot of fun. Came across these cute little fish against this pretty backdrop with the reef. So pretty. They were so fun to watch. So here in this shot, I'm showing my dive watch, and it shows that we are 57 feet down. And I'm in one of those little trenchy areas. It really is just phenomenal. I've seen a lot of this type of coral growth in other reef systems, but this one didn't have as many of those. So that was kind of neat to see that one large one there. And there was lots of active fish in this area. They were being funny. They were like chasing each other, kind of like squirrels or birds. It was quite entertaining. I took a few minutes to watch them being chasey and lifelike. It was really neat to just be this close and watch them interact with each other. On the second dive, I was equally as impressed with the trenches and nooks and crannies. Like, wow, you just don't know when you're on the surface the things that lie below the surface of the water. And the colors here are just beautiful, those reds. And look at here, another little caverny crevice. I was not gonna go exploring that, but it's cool to see from a safe distance. And then here, if you look real close, there is a little opening there where you can kind of see down into the reef itself. A little swim area for wildlife, possibly get a diver down there depending upon how you entered in, but just amazing, isn't it? You swim over and you can kind of see an aerial shot here. It's just so beautiful. Okay, so this was a bit of a treat. So if you look real close, those are crabs, kind of like the ones you would see in the gift shop. And those little streaky marks are where they're running all across the bottom of the ocean floor. So this is where we found our turtle. I know it's not great footage. The visibility here was not great, but there he is, or she is, in all of her glory. So, all done diving, making the slow walk back to the ship. It's amazing how quiet everything gets once most everybody's gone back to the ship. So as I'm walking back, I just love some of these signs. Like this one shows which way to Miami, Belize, Roatan from where you're standing. This sign here, I'm sure people just walked by, but you have to pause the video and look at this thing as I get up close to it. It made me laugh so hard when I was reading it. This section here has lots of great opportunities for photo ops. It's super chaotic when you first get off the ship, so if you're going to be a little while, I highly recommend just taking your time and doing this on your way back to the ship. It was a much lower line and wait to get photos of these cool photo spots. On to dinner. I will say that all these dinners that we've had up here in the yacht club have been excellent. This was the starters, aka appetizers. This is the main, so this is the night that they served the lamb. And dessert. Isn't that pretty? It was way prettier. That one wasn't one of my favorite desserts, but it was super pretty. Like, wow. That one was really good. I don't remember what it was, but it was really good.
How was your day in Costa, Mexico? Beautiful day, nice and hot, and it's still hot outside. Now, folks, how many people went on the tour today by round of applause? Quite a few. I don't know if you noticed, was kind of a long queue, a long line for one of the tours. And we always tell our guests, please wear comfortable clothes when you go on a tour. And this lady, she was wearing this red tight miniskirt. And of course, the first attempt to get into the bus, she could not make that step because the skirt was way too tight. So she reaches behind and she unzips her skirt in front of everyone. Now, second attempt to get into the bus, she still can't make that step. She reaches behind again. Again, the zipper was up. Something wrong with that zipper, and she unzipped the second time. Now, third attempt to get into the bus, she still can't make that step. She reaches behind again. Again, the zipper was up, and she unzipped the third time. Now, the guy behind her was just fed up of waiting. He put his arms around her and just pushed her inside the bus. Of course, she was upset. She turned around. How dare you touch me like that? You don't even know me. And the guy goes, ma'am, you don't even know me either, but you just unzipped my pants 3 times. We have a different take on Neverland. Please welcome to the stage our international performers in Peter Punk.
Star to the right shines in the night for you.
Okay, so we're coming to the end of our Costa Maya day. That port is so cool. The next time we come here, I'm gonna have to like not book something just so I can explore the port some more. I got to see the flamingos. I love them. They're beautiful. My dive was amazing. I love diving so much. We watched the Peter Punk show tonight. So stinking cute. No storyline. Not really Peter Pan-ish. But so worth it. Like, oh my god, the entertainers top notch. And their skills, like, wow. There were several standing ovations through our show. Just saying, it was amazing. So we're gonna call it a day. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. The next cruise is going to be our Disney Fantasy, end of September, 1st of October. It's a Halloween on the high seas. Between now and then, I have a week-long sailboat dive trip that I will be filming. That should be fun, but first I have to fly to Nassau and then back. So yeah, that'll be the first time I leave the country on my own in a plane or ever without somebody with me. So that should be fun. So all the things, and we'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow should be fun. More scuba diving, another 2-tank dive, Cozumel. Should be a good time. I'll bring you along. Until tomorrow, shake a tail feather.